We are in a really powerful time right now, and you may feel the expansiveness of this energy. You may feel the intensity. You may feel exhausted. You may feel like you're ready to jump out and share everything that you have to share with the world. It all depends on where you are resting in your own personal vibration and what you are aligning to. So we are in the month of August, which is the 8th month of the year. It holds the vibration and frequency of the number 8. The number 8 represents our pranic body. Our pranic body is the life force. It is the life force energy within us that connects us to the universe. It is that expansiveness and that energy that makes us fearless to show up every day, every minute, every moment on our path, and to really show up authentically in who we are. And so when we work on the prana, we use the vehicle of the breath to move this life force energy through our body. And we have the potential through breath work to expand it beyond the body and into our magnetic field, which is known as our aura. And so as we strengthen the prana, as we work on this energetic body through conscious breathing, our mind will come into balance, the negative, positive, and neutral mind, bringing us into brain coherence. And as our brain comes into coherence and starts working together, it sends signals to the heart, which then in turn opens and expands the energy of the heart center. And then we move from a space of courage. And then our mind and our heart are connected. And we are in that space where we are able to consciously co-create our reality with the divine, with the universe, in our own sovereignty, being connected to our soul, to our path, to our passion, to what it is that we are here to do. And so we have many ways of navigating this energy, meaning that depending where you're at in your own vibrational field, you will have your own unique experience. So there's polarities with every energy because we live on this polarity planet. And there is that space where we can find the neutrality and the stillness and the presence by connecting in to our divinity. So what does that exactly mean? So we have the negative, we have the positive. We can focus on the negative, we can focus on the positive. Right? And then when we bring everything into coherence, it brings us into that state of balance. It balances the right and left hemisphere of the brain. And then it brings us into that state where we see things clearly exactly as they are. And reality becomes that experience of feeling open and feeling the blessings and being in the flow where all the opportunities start flooding in. And so this choice of this polarity is either I am going to stay in my negative thinking and hold myself in old patterns, hold myself in the past of those emotional reactions that I've experienced, that I've memorized, that are familiar, that feel comfortable because they're known, but they're very uncomfortable because they don't feel good. Or I can choose to reset myself, come into presence, connect in with my higher guidance, be clear, be focused, and concentrate on the new future that I wish to create. And from that space of presence, project into the quantum field what it is that I want to experience. So very simply, we can shift our energy through conscious breathing. Very simply, we can shift how we feel and how we are experiencing the outside world by focusing on our internal world. That is the only way that we can change and shift. When we focus on the external, we're working with a bunch of moving parts because everything is shifting and changing. And as we're co-creating with other beings, they are always shifting and changing. So the invitation is to let go of expectation, to let go of what you think should be. And remember, there are no shoulds. There just is simply what is. So to come back to the self, to center and ground to where you are in this present moment and ask yourself, what do I want to create now? What exactly is here right now in front of me to do? And the more that you take responsibility for what is in front of you, the more things open up and show up in your life so that you can expand into more greatness. And so we are going to work with this beautiful energy of the 8 to open and expand the pranic body, to move ourselves into the state of fearlessness, to tap into the energy of our aura and our arc line, which is where we project our intentions. This is where we send out the signal. The arc line is also, it's this invisible halo, this energetic halo that you see on ascended masters, which we all have. It's the nucleus of the aura. It's where we receive the information from our divine guidance, from the cosmos, where we connect in and plug into that higher state of consciousness, which is guiding us all the time. And it's simply about being relaxed enough to receive the signal, being relaxed enough and clear enough from our past to be open to receive the signal. That's all it comes down to. So if we're running on a program, if we're running in a pattern, if we're in an emotional reaction from our past, there is nothing that can come in that is new. We are continuously repeating that old pattern and program on that loop until we choose to be present, until we choose to find clarity and the peace internally when we still ourselves. And so working on our arc line helps to clear this energy, to move the energy and to open us so that we have that single pointed focus and that clarity of moving forward from that state of presence. And from that state of presence, we can then create something new. And as we work with these beautiful breathwork and meditation practices, we are able to tap into something higher for ourselves. We're able to connect in with deeper awareness, with synchronicities. We end up having this greater capacity of telepathy, of reading things before they actually come, knowing things before they happen, feeling things before they happen, so it's a really beautiful process. I'm going to be hosting this 40-day meditation challenge, which will work with the pranic body. It will work with the arc line and the energy of projection and manifestation. And we will start this journey on the 8-8 portal, which is doubling that vibration of the energy of 8 as we enter into that day. And so we start our day on this journey with that clear intention of expanding ourselves, of opening ourselves to receive and to be abundant. And we will breathe together and we will create this new reality for ourselves by consistently doing a meditation every single day for 40 days, which takes 40 days to change or create a new habit in consciousness. It starts to repattern the brain and it starts to mold the energy within you around the benefits of this particular meditation. And so I invite you, if you're feeling called to join us on this journey, I will be live every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, both on Zoom and in the private Facebook group, with a replay available immediately for anyone who is not in Eastern Standard Time and who wishes to join. The fee is $111 for all 40 days. So if you're interested, send me a message with the word meditate and I will send you the link. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I look forward to see you soon. Have a blessed and beautiful August. Sat Nam.